Hello! In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a sitemap into our Laminas MVC skeleton application using Laminas Starter Kit. As always, we can do it in two different ways. We have an online form available at online tools and /sitemap. You can just find it in the list of the generators available. One thing to remember is to include the Laminas-XML into our composer, so it's available. Another one is if we don't have a default menu already in place, we'll have to run the navigation generator from Laminas Starter Kit as a component required. But if we do have that, it's just a matter of creating a sitemap by name. Let's call it a sitemap. The module name is as standard as application. And then the menu name actually corresponds to the value inside the global.php. On the very top we have a section called navigation, and then we can either choose a primary that we already had initially or a secondary which has been added as part of the navigation generator. For our example, we're going to use both of them just to show how quickly we can change that. Let's enter a menu name, so it's a primary, and click generate. We have three different files. The sitemap controller, which will route down the index action for determining the content type of text XML, the view itself, the config file, which contains a factory for the controller, plus a root which maps into /sitemap.xml. But as always, we're going to use a CLI usage, which is down below. So we can copy that. Once we have it, just paste it over into the console and press enter. Okay, so we should have a file being generated. So let's check our code. So we have a sitemap controller, which already contains index action, but we also have injected sitemap root and sitemap controller factory. Okay, so now let's have a test and see if it's actually working. So let's type sitemap.xml, and as you can see, we have a list of 4 items. So this actually relates to what's already in the top menu on the skeleton application. So we got contact, register, login, and the home page. So let's go back and verify. Yeah, so that's this menu, but we can also quickly change that to whatever menu we have. So let's open a sitemap index.php. Let's change the primary to secondary. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back into sitemap, and now we have only 3 items with setup and contact. Right. Thank you for listening.